So hi everyone, today in this video we're gonna talk about another solutions for another type of problems that we face in our day-to-day life. Always so with the focus in trying to apply all the mental models that can be useful to solve the problems that we're gonna face in each day-to-day life problem. So with that, what's going to be the problem today is going to be the what you can count as the global waste crisis. And also, so in theory, what we want is so we try to become as much efficient as possible. So we don't want to waste. So when it seems like that, we're producing as much more than whatever was the region in the past that we have produced. So we're producing a lot, and even with that, with producing a lot, you still are not providing so a lot of what you can tell as the essential type of things that every human would like so to get served with. But then, what seems so to take as the most basic conclusion is a lot so is getting waste, and then so what do you have as a data to support it? We have material waste, we have 2.5 billion tons a year in food, plastics, and touch that is waste, not used. We have human waste, 1.2 billion people underemployed, 40% work hours lost to inefficiency. So waste is something that people has to enter in people's mind. Waste is not just about don't enjoy the food and so putting the waste, and then so by putting so in garbage you're not going to use it, and then so you're wasting. No, waste and is one that it's difficult because it's not something material, but it's the time that you could be spending producing something for society that the other employed are not doing, or because they're not have like the incentives to do it, or because it's hard, they don't accept people that doesn't have experience. So it's a type of waste as well. Waste of time. People are consuming resources and they could also provide as well for the system to develop their time, their energy, what their brain can provide, so as ideas, and so what they can put to apply in practice. And it's a type of waste that we have as well to look and it cannot be underrated. Systemic waste, we have around 17 trillions a year squandered on bureaucracy, energy leaks, and missed opportunities. And we can have root causes to understand it. We have linear economies, planned obsolescence, cultural disposability, and misaligned incentives as some of the root causes for this type of waste in all type of domains. Then, with that, we start looking for methodologies that helps to understand the problem, but as well helps to create solutions. So first is the thermoeconomics. Waste is equal to energy loss. So idea, how waste is trapped energy that could perform work. And so fixes by knowing that. We have industrial symbiosis parks in the Kalundborg in Denmark. So the Denmark pipes factory waste heat to world as made. So with that has saved 635k tons CO2 year at human heat harvesting. Tokyo Metro captures body heat from crowds, and with that powers ticket games as ideas, circular economy, trying to enjoy the resources that are not the ones that you're about to target, but as well create during your process of manufacturing something, enjoying it, and also create the bad things that comes with not getting treated or not getting used. Second, stigmergy, decentralized coordination idea. Systems self-organize like hand colonies without central control. But that's not how we do it. Fix, waste stream DAOs. The Bally's blockchain app pays locals to tag plastic types. And with that, artificial intelligence routes waste to optimal recyclers. And skill barter clouds. Portugal's time banking app matches unused talent. And with that, 1 million hours of wasted skills are being utilized with that. 3. Bycatch principle, cultural waste. Idea, systems discard valuable accidental resources. And so by knowing that, what you can do? Food waste upcycling. In Netherlands, brews beer from unsold bread, has roasted 1 million loaves. and Kenya turns mango pits into bioplastic, and with that, 50% cheaper than pets. Talent bycatch platforms, the LinkedIn algorithm flags overlooked jobs candidates, and with that, diversity hires increased by 300%. 4. Storage paradox, death by 1,000 cuts. Idea, small wastes accumulate into catastrophe, so fixes by knowing that. We can have micro waste taxes. Sweden charges 0.01 per disposable coffee cup, and with that has made reusable adoption increase 85%. Then we have waste footprint apps. France mandates carbon water and waste levels on products, and with that has made conscious consumption increase 40%. 5. Holonic thinking, nested systems. So what's the idea? Waste in one system tends to be equal to resource in another, and so fixes by knowing that this could be idea. City metabolism hubs. In Amsterdam treats sewage and then extracts phosphorus for farms all coming from that sewage. And Singapore converts food waste to jet fuel. So, and obviously another thing is circular bureaucracy. Estonia's once only law bans duplicate government forms. And with that saves 844 years of citizen time here. 6. Opportunity cost of time. Life's no renewable resource. What's the idea? Wasted time equals to a stolen life potential. And so fixed by knowing that. Attention, how these companies use artificial intelligence to cut a useless meeting. With that, Microsoft saved 400k hours here. And bullshit job conversations, Spain retitles compliance officers as innovation liberators and relocated to research and development. So better allocation of our resources. 7. Jack cycles paradox. Efficiency creates new waste. Sometimes it's something that we have to look. So what's the idea? Solving one waste stream breeds others. For example, the EVs that create battery waste. So fix it by knowing that this can be something that happens. Cradle to cradle mandates. For example, the European Union requires EV batteries 90% recyclable, and then with that, mining waste decreased 70%. And Patagonia's wetsuits from recycled auto glass, and with that, landfill diversions increased 4 times. Waste-led design, the IKEA uses mushroom roots to grow furniture, and with that, biodegrades in 30 days. Another one, anti-fragile redistribution. Stress equals to resilience. What's the idea? Use waste shocks to build robust systems. Fix by knowing that. Fail-safe supply chains, the Toyota shares surplus parts via blockchain, and with that factories borrow instead of discard. And war waste conversion, Ukraine melts tank shrapnel into wind turbines. And with that, has powered 100k homes. Also, with that, it seems to be important to show to you whole geometrical models are like patterns that you grasp coming from all the fields, and you can apply by them helping to understand better the problem and so understand better how you have to solve. But as well, they are helpful because they are like machines that are useful to create solutions for that problem, and then so it seems to be something that's positive to be done. And then, so with that, I expect that you have liked the video. I expect that you will now, by last that you have evaluated models, understand that you cannot apply just everything. The better solution tends to be the ones that are more well developed and more integrate more logic. So one that in the kind of integrates into virtual redistribution, but as well kind of gets and grasps the holonic thinking, as well understands the sorts paradox, and then it applies and has like the power because it implies a lot of these patterns. Is able to pass all the time for years that the reality is facing, just as well because you have to be efficient, and to be efficient you cannot just apply 1,000 actions. You don't have enough resources to do it. So the better ones to be done. And we have already integrated solutions like global waste exchange in Nigeria's trash for touch, slums trade plastic for starving assets, Sweden's heat libraries, excess server warmth, its schools. Why this works? We have already proven cases. In South Korea, food waste reduced 90% via composting more RHAG bins. And then with that, I expected you have liked the video. I expect it was also to subscribe. And I hope to see so in a next one. So thank you and see you in the next one.